In the heart of West Africa, nestled between rolling hills and dense, verdant forest, there lay a village where people lived in harmony with nature. This village was known for its rich traditions and stories, but none were as captivating as the tale of a clever boy named Kwame and his encounter with a fearsome dragon. Kwame was a bright and inquisitive boy, known throughout the village for his sharp mind and quick thinking. He was small for his age, but his intellect and bravery far exceeded his stature. His parents were farmers, working the land to provide for their family, and they had taught him the values of hard work, kindness, and cleverness. Kwame had always been fascinated by the old stories his grandmother told him about dragons and magical creatures. Little did he know that his own life was about to become one of those stories. One day, a terrible threat loomed over the village. A mighty dragon had descended from the mountains, causing havoc wherever it went. This dragon, with scales as dark as midnight and eyes that glowed like embers, was feared by all. It demanded tribute from the villagers, and if they failed to meet its demands, it would unleash its fire wrath upon them. The village elders, terrified of the dragon's power, called a meeting to discuss their options. They were desperate for a solution but had no idea how to confront the beast. Kwame, who had been listening quietly, stepped forward with a determined look in his eyes. "I will go and confront the dragon," he declared. The villagers were astonished and skeptical. How could a mere boy stand up to such a formidable creature? Kwame's parents were worried, but they knew their son's cleverness was his greatest asset. They gave him their blessing and a small pouch of provisions for his journey. With a heart full of courage and a mind brimming with strategies, Kwame set off towards the dragon's lair. The dragon's lair was located in a dark, foreboding cave high in the mountains. As Kwame approached the cave, he could feel the intense heat emanating from within. He took a deep breath and entered the cave, where he found the dragon coiled around a pile of gold and treasure, its eyes flickering with malevolence. Kwame approached the dragon calmly, though his heart pounded with fear. "Great dragon," he began, "I have come to speak with you." The dragon, surprised by the boy's bravery, regarded him with curiosity. "And what does a mere boy want with me?" it rumbled. Kwame, thinking quickly, said, "I have heard of your might and wisdom. I wish to propose a challenge, one that will prove who is truly the cleverest. If I win, you must leave our village in peace. If I lose, I will become your servant." The dragon, intrigued and somewhat amused, agreed to the challenge. "Very well," it said. "What is the challenge?" Kwame smiled and said, "I will ask you 3 riddles. If you solve them, you will prove your cleverness. If you cannot, you must leave our village and never return." The dragon, confident in its intelligence, accepted the challenge. Kwame then began asking the riddles, each one more intricate than the last. The first riddle was about the seasons, the second about the stars, and the third about the elements of nature. The dragon, despite its vast knowledge, struggled with the riddles. Kwame had chosen them carefully, knowing that they required not just knowledge but also insight and understanding. After much thought and several failed attempts, the dragon was unable to answer the final riddle. With a roar of frustration, the dragon conceded defeat. "You have outwitted me, young one," it said. "I will honor our agreement and leave your village in peace." The dragon soared into the sky, never to return. The villagers were overjoyed and celebrated Kwame's bravery and cleverness. They showered him with praise and honored him as a hero. Kwame returned home to his family, who were immensely proud of him. The tale of Kwame and the dragon became a cherished story in the village, passed down through generations. It served as a reminder that even the greatest challenges could be overcome with intelligence and courage. Kwame's legacy lived on as a symbol of how cleverness and bravery could triumph over the most fearsome of foes. And so, the village thrived in peace, forever grateful to the clever boy who had saved them from the dragon's wrath. Kwame's story was told and retold, inspiring others to face their own challenges with wisdom and bravery.